What's up YouTube? Back again on the video today, and we're going to be doing a comparison between two bits of software for editing portraits, etc. The new kid on the block is On1 Portrait AI, retails at £58.50 at the moment, and they are marketing this one as you will never need another portrait editing product. Sounds good. Is it true? Well, we'll see. And we're going to pit it against the market leader, which is Portrait Pro. The version I've got at the moment is £34.95 for the standard version. That doesn't allow you to edit raw files, but for me that is not a problem. I don't usually edit the RAWs anyway. I'll do all the editing of the raw files in Lightroom, Photoshop, etc., and then finish off with the final touches for the JPEG image in Portrait Pro. Anyway, so it's got a few features like, AI detecting faces, just like most of them have. But anyway, we're going to jump straight into editing a photo, which we've already got loaded up. And it's a shot in a studio, as you can see. The model is Amelia, great looking girl. And just bring that down just a tad. And this is the layout you've got. Okay, so like I said, we've already got it loaded, and it's found the face and it's put a mask around it. On the left hand side you've got the option to crop the picture, etc. We're not going to be doing any of that. We're just going to finish off the edit that it will allow you to do, skin smoothing, eye brightening, etc. And then you can see the results yourself. Right, okay, so you've got, if we just go back to this area, we've got presets for children, male, female. We're obviously on the female, and then from here you can do manual, different age groups, 50 plus, etc., etc. So we're going to go on to manual 16 to 30, which is this one. Okay, and then we can go over to the panels on the right hand side, which is retouching, and the first one obviously would be the skin. You've got one here for brightening the face, making it darker, lighter. Now this picture was probably set around there to begin with. Anyway, so we'll just have a look. Well, what we'll do first is look at we'll do this first, sorry. Right, okay, so we'll zoom in on the face just a tad so you can see what we're doing. Now she has got some small spots around on her face, which I never really edit any of these in these sort of programs. I would do them in Photoshop, but we'll just show you what some people would probably prefer to do. Okay, so we've got blemishes. Now I might be quiet while I do some of this. Get that to fit a bit so I can see. I'd rather do this just from this angle at the moment. Now lip brightness is just about, I'm happy with that anyway, so we'll just go on to put the retouching round about the middle. But I've noticed whatever you do with this software, I mean, it goes from one extreme to another. I mean, I do see some photos online and they do end up like that. I don't know why, but anyway, some people are crazy. But whatever you do with this software, I just don't think it can do, in my opinion, a really good job. So we'll just enhance them brows just a little bit. But I just noticed whatever I do, it just seems to look pretty fake. And the if we want to slim the face just a tad, we could do. And as you can see there, we can just bring one of the eyes was just a little bit smaller than the other, so we could bring that up as well. details in the eyes. But if we zoom in on the eyes and then we do the detail on the eyes, it everything just looks. It doesn't look. I mean, some people, they do some really wacky edits. You've seen them yourself on Facebook and Instagram, and the results don't look that good on some things, even using Portrait Pro. But as you can see, it you know, the just the results it's giving me, blemishes. In my opinion, there isn't enough scope to get a really good edit with a picture. So we'll put it round about there. Now, it's not me being critical on the software, it just doesn't seem to do things right, as you're going to see in a minute when I take the same picture into the Portrait Pro. If we want to take the lip vibrance up a little bit. She hasn't got her teeth on show, so we don't need to worry about that one. But as you can see, I just wouldn't be happy with them results. So another thing you could do is just do it on the auto mode, which would be a strong version of, strong enhancement of a 16:30, which is, I just don't, it seems to make the picture pretty blurry, and maybe from a distance it doesn't look too bad, but no, I just think no, it looks stupidly fake, and I just couldn't use it, to be honest. So yeah, we'll put her back to normal. That's what she looked like, and then I just don't like what it does to the person, to be fair. So let's have a look. Yeah, so there you go. There's the results. In my opinion, they just don't look anything like, in my opinion, what I would be happy with. We've got preview off, yep, and then we'll just go back to manual. We've done the manual one, we'll just try it again, strong. The AI doing its work for you. You can see the difference. I wouldn't be happy with that. So we've got slim face, bright in the face, etc. Now, I'm going to close this software down. We'll cancel, reset all, and then close that software. Now I'm going to use the software I use all the time to do the same picture. You get a lot more scope with this one. So there's the original. This layout of the software is a lot more appealing to me, and it gives you a lot more scope to edit things you want and edit things you don't want to do. So I would start off again by just adjusting the face, where it hasn't just got the features right. We'll do this as quick as possible. I would take more time usually, but I'm just doing this for video purposes. So yeah, okay, so what I usually do with this one is I would turn everything off. I turn everything off because I don't want it to go too far, remove shine, etc. And then I start from scratch, basically, and do the things I want to do to the picture. Okay, so what I would do first with this software is we would sculpt the face just a tad, just bring her face in just a little bit, yeah. She hasn't got any hair on show, so, but I mean, with this software you can, add volume to the hair, etc. We don't need to with this picture. I'm quite happy with how her eyes look. Maybe just a tad. There we go. But the things I usually use it for, I would go straight down to the makeup one, and I would like to add just a little bit more to the eyelashes. I mean, look, they do look pretty realistic in my opinion. this is only my opinion, you know, some people might say no they don't, but for what I do, I am always happy with the results I get. Um, then I would go to eyeliner, just have a little bit of eyeliner. Like she had, you know, she hasn't got any makeup on, just a bit of lip gloss, and I want to add some makeup to her just to, you know, make the picture a little bit more dramatic. I would add just a little bit of blusher to her. I mean, everything I do in this, it's really lightly done, in my opinion, just to enhance rather than um, make her look super plastic. Okay, so imperfections, yep, she has got a few, so we would just bring that, like I said, I would do a lot of these spots in Photoshop to finish off, but this software can do quite a bit for you before you need to edit in Photoshop, in my opinion. Now, I always add a bit of sharpening back in to make the picture look realistic. There's just so many different things this software can do compared to that other one that, in my opinion, you would be better off using this one. So, we've got, just add a little bit of shadow to the side of the face and one of the other one just to give her a bit of depth. That's why we shot this picture quite bright, so we could add some shadowing and contouring to the face in post. Okay, so we're going to nip into the eyes now, and we'll just give it a little bit of sharpening to the eyes, a little bit more. So that's the original. We don't want to go too far. Like I said, it's more about being subtle with these programs instead of going over the top. We're just going to just a tad on the eyebrows as well, brighten iris just a tad, just to pop, make them eyes pop a little bit more. But there's just so many more features you can do with this software compared to the other one, as you can see. Well, anyway, excuse me. So I just thought I'd finish off with showing you the final results. Okay, so we've got the original file here. There we go, original file. Now, like I said, I've just done a quick comparison and edit of the photos with both pieces of software, and you can see yourself the results you can achieve in just a short amount of time. So there's the original against the On1 software. I just, the face, that is just pretty bad in my opinion. It may be me, but anyway, here we go. Here is the Portrait Pro version, done in a short amount of time, as you saw me doing, and you can just decide for yourself which one looks more realistic. But yeah, there we go. We'll zoom in a little bit. There's no cheating here. This is just exactly the same as, you know, what I do every day with pictures. The new software, new kid on the block. The adjustments you can do in a quick amount of time in Portrait Pro. Anyway, I'll leave it there. It's up to you to decide which software you buy. But yeah, results speak for themselves, in my opinion. Hope some people find this one interesting, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget, click that bell, like and subscribe, give me a comment. See you in the next one. Peace!